Hi, my name is Jonas, and today I want to talk about how I learned a language in 6 months. And anybody can do the same. What I did is I went to Japan as an exchange student. I did so in 2010, so I was around 15 or 16 years old. And that is by far the greatest way to learn a language. It is simply to go there and then force yourself to be in that environment every single day for an entire year. Like, I was there for an entire year, but it usually takes around 5 to 6 months for a person to learn the language. Then after like 5 or 6 months, you'll start to get dreams in that language. You'll get that feeling where all of the words you've been learning for half a year just sort of says click and just fits together perfectly. And it's the greatest feeling ever. Like, everyone should have that feeling. And when I say it like this, it almost seems as though it just comes by itself, and it doesn't. It takes work. Like, for instance, me, I started out with these. These are Kumon books. They're basically learning Japanese for children, so you would be tracing these around to learn. Like, for instance, this is she, and you would have a lot of different stuff. Like, here you have ino, which is dog. So there would be a lot of different stuff you would learn from this, and it basically takes you from 0 to, I don't know, around 10% or something, so you can make some basic sentences after this. Another thing I did is I bought these kanji cards, which are basically just cards like these. You'll have a kanji on one side, and then you'll have the explanation on the other side. Japan has 3 different alphabets, which is why kanji is the hardest one. That's like the difficult signs. And you have hiragana and katakana, which is like a bit more structured as are the Western kanji, alphabets like romanji. So you'll have a letter for every sound, whereas kanji, every letter has a different meaning instead. The kanji cards themselves really helped me a lot when it comes to learning the letters. But just the learning part, like, there's 2 different parts. There's the you can read something, and then there's the you can write something, because you need to have a lot deeper understanding in order to write kanji, at least in my experience. So what I did as well is, when I got to Japan, I bought this. This is a jishu, which is like a Japanese dictionary. And as you can see, it has romanji characters. And yeah, the greatest part about this is that it had this pen, so I could write kanji on the screen down here, and then I could see it up here. That was invaluable. So I would walk around with this in my pocket. I know it's a bit big, but you can definitely get them smaller. I had a smaller white one in the end, but it was so thin I broke it. So this is all I have left. And then once you get to the like half-year mark, where you really start to make your own sentences, it's really important that you force yourself to go bigger. This is me going bigger. This is Japanese reading courses taking to a whole nother level. Like, you can see this. This is crazy compared to the Kumon books. So yeah, basically that is how you do it. Thank you so much for watching. In the beginning here, I'll be talking a lot about my experiences and then applying them to other people's lives. So hopefully it will make sense, and I will tell you guys about myself and my experiences, whilst also talking about interesting topics. But yeah, thank you so very much for watching. This has been my 2nd video, and I'm planning on keeping this schedule of uploading a video every single day. It's been a roller coaster ride already, and I'm so excited to get started on this road. Thank you very, very much for watching. Goodbye.